Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy. Today I am bringing you two delicious crock-pot dessert recipes as well as a beverage. Amanda from Mom's Messy Kitchen has been doing Crocktober this month. She has been posting a new crock-pot video every Friday on her channel, and different ladies have been collaborating with her. So this Friday I collabed with her as well as Taylor Elmore and CHESSA. So make sure that you go and check out their videos. After you watch this video, I will have their links and their channel links down in the description. The first thing I'm going to be putting together is the slow cooker pumpkin apple crisp. And y'all, let me tell you, this was amazing. So good. What you're going to need for this is pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling. You want to make sure it's pumpkin puree. Maple syrup, ground cinnamon, ground ginger, ground cloves, allspice, ground nutmeg, salt, Granny Smith apples, old-fashioned oats. The recipe calls for white whole wheat flour, or you can use all-purpose, which is what I used. Unsalted butter, and then on the side you can use some vanilla ice cream if you would like. So I already whisked together my pumpkin, my maple syrup, and all those spices and the salt, and you just mix that up really good until it's well combined. And then I'm going to stir in those apples. So I am just peeling up my Granny Smith apples right now, and then I'll put those in the bowl. Whenever you look at this recipe on Pinterest, you have the option, when you're getting ready to print it out, you have the option to change the servings to however many servings you want, and it automatically changes the amount of the ingredients on the website before you print it, which I think is absolutely amazing. So I changed it to 4 servings. It starts out as 8, and I changed it to 4 because I know Jason is not going to eat this. He does not like pumpkin. Like, seriously, who does not like pumpkin? I know there's people out there that doesn't, but I can't believe I married someone that does not like pumpkin. Come on. Anyways, I knew that I would be the only one probably eating this, so I did change it to 4 servings. So if you're making this for like Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas or just a family gathering, you may want to look at that and make sure that you change the serving size. I think this would be really good for a late breakfast, like for Christmas morning. You would get up, put everything together in the crock pot, and then let the kids open their presents and have all that fun. And then you could go and have your breakfast. You could fry up some sausage with this and make some coffee. That would be a really good Christmas morning breakfast. I know I'm kind of jumping the gun. It's supposed to be fall, but I'm thinking ahead for Christmas, and I think this would be really good. So now I am just adding in those apples and stirring up the mixture really good so that the apples are nice and covered. And then I'm going to pour those into my crock pot. And the crock pot I'm using is actually 3 crock pots in one. This was amazing to use whenever I used to host a lot of parties and things. I would make dips and stuff like that in 3 different crock pots. It was a Black Friday deal, and it was a really good deal too. It was a few years ago. If I can find one on Amazon, I'll link it down in the description. Okay, so now I'm moving on to making the crisp topping. So what I'm doing is just stirring together the oats, the whole wheat flour, or the all-purpose flour, and the cinnamon. And then I'm going to use my fingertips to work in the butter. And the butter, you want to have that cut into small cubes. And then you're just going to work it into the oat mixture until the mixture clumps together and those little butter pieces are smaller. Now I'm just adding some of the maple syrup, and I'm going to mix that together and then put it on top of the apple and the pumpkin mixture that's already in the crock pot. You want to cook this on high for 2 to 2.5 hours, or on low for 3 to 3.5 hours, which is what I did, until those apples are soft, and then you're going to turn the heat off and let it stand for about 30 minutes and up to an hour before serving it, keeping the lid on. I didn't turn mine on just yet because now I am moving on to making the Crock-pot s'mores cake. Now this dessert Jason and the girls loved, and it makes a ton. So I would definitely make sure that you have a large group of people that you are making this for. It says that it is for 12 servings, and I believe that plus more actually. So what you need for this is a chocolate cake mix. I used a Devil's Food cake, 3 large eggs, sour cream, water, all-purpose flour, granulated sugar, marshmallows, marshmallow fluff, chocolate chips, and graham crackers. So the first thing that you want to do, which I already did, was spray your crock pot very, very well. You want to spray the inside of it, make sure you go up the sides and everything. So in my bowl, I am whisking together my water, the eggs, and the sour cream. And then I'm going to add in the all-purpose flour and the granulated sugar and start to mix that together. Once that is incorporated, then I am going to pour in the cake mix. So I'm just mixing this up really well, and then once it's mixed up good, I am going to pour in 1 cup of marshmallows and then fold those into the batter. Now I'm pouring that batter into my well-greased crock pot, and I'm going to cover it and cook it on low for 3 to 4 hours or until the cake is cooked through. And you can just use a toothpick to stick it down in the middle of the cake and pull it out. If it comes out clean, the cake is done. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Mandy and I am addicted to coffee. When I saw this slow cooker pumpkin spice latte recipe on Pinterest, I knew I had to give it a try. What you need for this is hot brewed coffee, pumpkin puree. I'm using heavy cream, ground nutmeg and cinnamon, vanilla extract, and white sugar. And if you want to get fancy, you can get some whipped cream to put on the top and a little bit of nutmeg for your garnish. So what I'm doing now is just pouring that coffee into the crock pot and adding in all the rest of the ingredients. Once you have all your ingredients in the crock pot, you're just gonna give it a good stir. And of course, I had to have a little taste test. So you're gonna put the lid on and turn it on to high for 45 minutes to 1 hour or until it's hot. And then I realized I didn't put the vanilla extract in, so I had to open the lid and pour in some vanilla extract, stir it up again. So here's all 3 of my crock pots going and smelling amazing, making the house smell absolutely wonderful. And with YouTube magic, the cake is done. So now what I'm going to do is take this whole jar of marshmallow fluff. I'm gonna microwave it for about 20 seconds, and different microwaves vary, so make sure you just kind of keep an eye on it, check it. I'm gonna stir it, and then I'm going to pour that over top of the cake. Once that's nice and smoothed out, I'm going to add some chocolate chips and the rest of the marshmallows, which I actually ended up using the really large marshmallows. I just thought that looked a lot cuter. And then I'm gonna crush up some graham crackers and sprinkle that on top. I thought about taking this a step further and taking out the crock pot insert and putting it under the broiler in the oven and broil those marshmallows on top, but I didn't do it. If you have one of those fancy little kitchen torch things, you could definitely use that and crisp up those marshmallows on the top. So that was the pumpkin apple crisp, and this is the pumpkin spice latte. Oh my goodness, you guys. My kitchen smelled like fall. It just smelled so good in there. Don't forget to check out Amanda's video, Taylor's, and Chessa's video. Those links will be down in the description. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to do so. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And go ahead and share the video with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Know what you got is deeper with